I have the privilege of working in Paddington. Paddington is a beautiful suburb in the inner west of Brisbane. It hosts cafes, restaurants, art sales and antique shops. I serve as the pastor of the only remaining Protestant church in the suburb, the Ithaca Presbyterian Church. I see the work of God alive and well in Paddington, and not because our church and other churches are drawing large crowds, but just looking at the beauty of the suburb and the creation every day. I observe the ants scampering along the concrete, and I watch the flowers sway in the breeze. One of my great enjoyments is considering the birds. I watch them land in the trees, perch on the branches, walk on the ground, break into flight. Their wings stretch wide. These animals have been intelligently designed to fly. I've done a lot of reading on it. Their bones are actually hollow inside, being very light in weight and allowing the muscles to get the bird airborne. They lay eggs because they could not carry their young in flight. Their feathers are splendidly designed to achieve flight through the air and wind and rain. The muscular design of their body is a work of wonderful engineering. There are hundreds of muscles that work together for flight. There are muscles that pull the wing down and other muscles that work like a pulley to pull the wing up again. What a great source of intelligence has designed all these features, and it's in my heart to seek that source of intelligence has been there in my life. There's got to be something stronger. We are currently living in an age of mass information, and I've been able to read and watch a whole lot of material on the latest science, religion and philosophy. One thing I can say for certain is that everything that humanity has done and said up to this date has not ruled out God. In spite of all our technological advancements, human discovery has provided no certain answer to our origin or to our future, and the search is still on. I watched one comedian, Ron Pearson, make this point. I would not say that he is an authority on science or religion, but I totally agree with his point that human intelligence has not arrived at all the answers to the universe.
But they said they all had the answers to where life started. Each one of the hard sciences, where life started. Let's take chemistry. They said life started at where? The nucleus of an atom, right? And what went around the nucleus of an atom? Does anybody remember? Electrons, excellent. The size of the atom was 10 to the minus 10. That's very, very small. But I used to ask my teacher, where does that come from? Where does that come from? And they'd say, well, and they start explaining, and I found out if you go to 10 to the minus 33, the atom becomes so small it implodes upon itself, becomes a black hole, ceases to exist. They got something from nothing, but they couldn't answer that. So then I went out to the physicist, and the physicist says life starts at a single point. They called it singularity, and they said with a big bang, the universe exploded out. Now we do know the universe is continuing to expand, and we do know that it is slowing down as it expands. But I've talked to some of the top physicists from Caltech in Los Angeles. They said there's one thing we don't know. We don't know what happened the first 3 minutes. No joke, 3 minutes. We know 3 minutes to now, it all makes sense. But we have no idea what happened the first 3 minutes. So then I went over to the biologist, and the biologist said life started at a single cell. And after 2 billion years, 2 billion, it evolved into a 2-cell structure. But what the biologist couldn't answer was called the Cambrian population explosion, where in just 5 million years, we went from 2 cells to all 36 body types currently in existence. That was supposed to take another 2 billion years. It only lasted 5 million. But they couldn't answer that. And somehow, we ended up at man. What are they leaving out?
And so it's okay to be an intellectual and believe in God. I think a lot of people like me, like I was when I was younger, and we said, yeah, there is a God, and God is in heaven doing God things, and I'm on earth, a human doing human things. And it didn't change our life. It wasn't an experience for us. It didn't do anything for us. And it wasn't until at a camp and I really thought of the fact that Jesus rose from the dead, and then began reading the teachings of Jesus Christ, who said, I am the way, the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me, and if the Son shall set you free, you shall be free indeed. That I began a passion to find God in Jesus Christ. And there was an experience, there was a change, there was a life change. It really did something for me. It was not just an intellectual thought of how I got here, but it was hope for the future, and it was faith and assurance and comfort and confidence for every day of my life. And that's where the church plays a role there. The church is not perfect, but it's here to teach what Jesus taught, that we may find security in the living God, the God of life and love.